Welcome back to Deep Waters with Deborah Waters. My name is Deborah Waters and I'm streaming to you live on radio and TV at Reading 93.7 FM and Silverbed News 24, which you can watch on Star Times Channel 109 or of course stream on our website. Yes, earlier on I said to you that we're going to talk about ageism because we love to shake the waters on hot topics, on real life stories, real life topics. And yes, we find ourselves talking about racism all over the place. We talk about sexism. We talk about all the zims and the zims, but we don't talk about ageism. And what makes it worse is because people just allow it slide. The fact that age is, people say, or sometimes they say age is just a number. But is it just a number when you start facing life in itself? Is it just a number when you get a 40? Is it just a number when you're 50 and you're experiencing all sorts of discrimination around you? Is it just a number when you're 70 and nobody, when you used to be a superstar, nobody resonates with you anymore? Is it just a number when you're 30 and 40 and you're married and people start to look at you as, see this one, very irresponsible? Is it just a number when you're denied of certain rights and human rights, to stand for yourself because of your age? Is it just a number, literally, when you go out in search of jobs or you want to pursue your education, for example, and people look at you and say, oh God, you're too old to go to school, just sit at home. You're too old to do this, just sit at home. Oh, you're too old to do that, just sit at home. It's a lot going on out there. And yes, we're talking about ageism. How real is it? How true is it? How much of ageism are you experiencing? How much of ageism are we even talking about? And when I say ageism, I'm talking about age discrimination. Earlier on, I said that age discrimination can be experienced by anyone in the society. Anyone. You can be 8 and be experiencing ageism. You can be 21 and be experiencing ageism. You can be 30, 40, 50, 60. It's not just when you are old and be experiencing it. And it's so ingrained in our society because the society looks at us somehow, looks at the people out there somehow, when they get to certain age. Even in pageantry, for example, you see, if you're not from 18 to maybe 28 or 29, that's when you can be that's when you can be in the pageant industry, or you can be a contestant in the pageantry industry or on a pageantry, basically. So why are all those restrictions? What if I'm certified single and beautiful and I want to grace the stage of a pageant? What is stopping me from that? Why is it just age? Why are we coming up with all these age restrictions and discriminations? Why do people feel like, at a certain age this has to be? And why has the society come up with all of this? I want answers from you, my listeners and viewers. And the number to call is 0705 993 6937 or 0705 993 7937. Of course, we're doing a giveaway, a 2K, urgent 2K giveaway on the show today to my callers, especially females. So you might be the lucky winner of the urgent 2K. So yeah, go ahead, give me a call, give me a shout out. Let's talk about ageism in the society today and how we can get rid of it, and let's even know the depth of which we're experiencing it to start with. Want to know the depth to which we're experiencing. That's the first thing. Because people say, ageism, this is what makes it. We talk about all sorts of racism and isms, but when it comes to ageism, people don't see it as a big deal because you feel like it can be tolerated, right? You feel like, it's just age, right? Age is just a number. But the question is it just a number when you start to face something? Some people have been let out of their jobs just because, and they can't even fend for their families. They can't even move on with their lives because they are of a certain age. And because they are of a certain age, some organizations feel like they are not sharp enough, they are not strong enough to be able to do certain things. What are your thoughts on this topic? What are your thoughts on this particular opinion so far? What are your ideas? What are your comments? What are your experiences? I want to hear from you today. So go ahead, call in on 0705 993 6937 or 0705 993 7937. Don't forget that we're streaming live on Reading 93.7 FM and live on TV at Star Times Channel 109. So yeah, I have a couple of things I also want to talk about while I wait for your calls. The question is, when people grow old, you hear things like, "Oh, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of growing old." In fact, I remember when I turned 25. Now I think I'm already giving you guys a bit of my age now. I remember when I turned 25, which is not too far. Don't get it twisted. Which is not too far away. So when I turned 25, I was like, from now I'll stop counting. I'll stop. I'll stop discounting. I don't know. It just feels a certain way. I don't know if it's ageism or if it's a society. But hey, I'll take a caller right now to hear your thoughts. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Thanks for calling. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Benjamin. I'm calling from Jos.
Your name is what?
I'm calling from Jos.
Oh, okay. Your name is Benny from Jos.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you clearly.
Yeah, my name is Benjamin. I'm calling from Jos.
Okay, thank you, Benjamin, for calling. I appreciate it. So talk to me.
Alright, it's not so clear, but firstly, I just want to give a shout out to this show. I'm a fan and I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate
it. Alright. Secondly, I am tempted to say my name is Benny because you said you're going to give you're going to speak to me today. So I don't know, can I change my name to Benny and try to talk like because of the giveaway?
Because of the giveaway, the other 2K, but you sound like someone that has more than 2K in his account now. Let the people that need it get it now.
Anyway, I can hear you so much. It's breaking, but however, my opinion and my contribution to your topic today.
Okay.
I think you should not judge people by their age. For instance, there was a case around where a lady that was not married, she was 20 years and she got pregnant. Another lady that was not married was 29 years and she got pregnant. You know, the one that was 20 years, handled this better because she just called the boyfriend, young man, I missed my period. Where are you now? Are you at work? Okay, don't worry, just concentrate on your work. I'll just take care of myself and then later we'll see and talk about it and, handle it. But the one that was 29 years old, she kept on disturbing me. Where are you?
Do you want to run away without your baby?
So, like the thing is, but however, I think the major point is that you should know where to draw the line. Yes, you should know where to draw the line. For instance, I can't be traveling, from Abuja to Lagos, and then I see that the pilot is 12 years old, and I'll ignore it.
Yes.
So my contribution is age is just number, and don't really judge people by their age. But however, you know where to draw the line.
Yeah, but I kind of agree with you on that. But don't you think that the age of someone can't kind of like kind of help you know where their headspace is at? When you meet somebody now, and tells you he's 40, he's actually quite mature. But if he tells you he's 20, this one just want to chop and run. Oh, okay, no problem. Thank you so much, Benny, for calling. Stay tuned. You might just win the audience 2K that you refuse to give us. Oh my! I'm tempted to say that Benjamin, right, or is it Benny from Jos? That example that I gave, that one is 20 years, one is 20. I feel like he's the guy that gave both of them. I have a feeling in me. I'm not sure. I have a feeling it's one that give 20 year belly, give 29 belly. I was like, why are they behaving like this? So yeah, back to what we're talking about, ageism. I appreciate Benny's thoughts on ageism, and he says for him, age is just a number. That some ladies at 20, at 29, the 20-year-old can be more mature than 29, which I kind of agree, which is what we're actually preaching. And the fact that I'm 30, the fact that I'm 50 does not make me, exactly mature, so to say. 20-year-old can even be more mature than that. But I'll take another caller. Hello? Okay, please do well to call back. The number to call is 0705-993-6937 or 0705-993-7937. Don't forget, I'm still giving my urgent 2K giveaway today. Yeah, and of course, for the ladies, feel free to call in. I want to hear your thoughts on ageism. I want to hear your stories. I want to hear your mindsets, especially the ladies from 30 and above, and what kind of things you experience, based off that. Okay, I'll take another caller immediately. Hello? Hello? I can hear that. Hello? Hello? Okay, please fix your line. This is Deborah Waters of Deep Waters, and the number to call is 0705-993-6937 or 0705-993-7937. We're talking about ageism, age discrimination. I think the way I'm just saying ageism is making it sound somehow. Age discrimination. Another caller. Hello. Okay, is something wrong with our phone lines, or is it that their network is not working? I'm seeing so many calls coming in, but I can't take them. Please do well to call in. Please make sure that you have airtime on your phone. Don't flash, and don't call and then it's not be as if it's our network, but in other words, it's your airtime. But again, that's why we're giving urgent 2K, so that you can be calling us right here on the show. Hello? Hello? Okay, I lost that again. The number to call again is 0705-993-6937 or 0705-993-7937. We're talking about age discrimination. And we're not talking about when you're 70. That one is even a general one. When you're 70, people just look at you as if you should just be sitting at home and taking care of your grandchildren. Hello? Hi, good evening. Please speak aloud or increase the volume of your phone, or I need to hear you clearly. Hello? Hello? Okay, what's that? What's wrong with our phone lines today? Alright, lost that one too. Guys, I appreciate that you're calling, but I also need to hear you. Please make sure you have airtime on your phone. Okay, I'm not, so they'll not say I'm yabbing them that you don't have airtime. I will not say that again. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hi, good evening. Thank you for calling. This is Deborah Waters on Deep Waters. What's your name? Your name is what? Joy. Joy from... Okay, please turn off your radio. Turn off your radio so that I can hear you clearly.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's better. Joy from where?
First
Festac. Joy. How far now?
I do.
You do. So what's up? Which you want to talk?
I just want to say you're doing a very good job.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Joy. I appreciate. Is that what you wanted to say? Hey. Joy, you don't even agree me ask you questions, Seth. I don't gather like 2 questions where I want to drop for you and you just run come out. But thank you for calling. I appreciate when people just want to, compliment you. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, good evening. Thanks for calling. Yes, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Favor. Where from Ikoton?
Favor from Ikoton. Thank you for calling, Favor. So talk to me.
So we talk about age.
Yes, ageism, age discrimination.
It really doesn't matter. That's what I can consider because people mature is not by age, it's by descent. What the person, the quality the person has, not by age or anything.
How old are you? Favor?
I'm like so.
What?
I'm 19.
You are 19. Oh, okay. So, and you're saying that age is just a number. But don't you feel like if you had a sister, do you have an elder sister?
Yes, I have another.
How old is she, or how old are they?
Yes, she's got to 22.
Oh, 22. Okay. So imagine if your older sister was, 30 or 40 and she's not even married yet. Would you be using style to pressure her to get married or not?
No, I won't do that. I won't do something like
Really? So what do you have to say about the people that do that? Even your parents will be the one to be even be saying, you never reach.
No, that's specific. I would say that we just have to wait for our time. It's just like
Hmm. That's a valid one. Thank you so much, Favor, for calling. I appreciate.
about the urgent case.
Yes, so you have to stay tuned to the end of the show to find out the winner.
Okay.
All right, thanks for calling. Urgent 2K, they work magic. Oh. Hey. Urgent 2K, they work magic. Oh. See how Favor they remind me say about the urgent 2K. Don't forget me. Behold. Don't worry, I won't forget you. I have another caller. Hello.
Hi, hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
My name is Lillian.
Lillian from where? Surulere. Thank you for calling, Lillian. My name is Deborah.
Okay.
Okay, so talk to me, Lillian.
I think concerning this age thing, it works both ways.
Okay.
You don't have to be 30 or 18 to be mature. I
Mhm.
just believe that age comes from the mind.
Mhm.
Whatever the mind says is what you go with. So I don't think age has to be determined by. I don't think maturity has to be determined by age. So I just believe it works both ways.
So can you marry a guy that is younger than you?
Most definitely, if we both agree, if we have an understanding, definitely. But I believe so much in love, so I don't think age should be a barrier when it comes to love. So I don't believe in that.
Okay. So I want to ask thoughts on pageantry. You know that when you're doing pageantry, you see that they will say, oh, it's from age 18 to 28 or 29. Do you feel like older women should be allowed to also participate in pageantry?
Definitely, why not?
But there's a restriction now. Why do you think there's a restriction?
I believe for older women, they believe, okay, their time, let me just say their time has gone. They don't have that strength, they won't have that strength anymore. But I believe that what a younger person can do, an older person can also do. Like I said earlier, all of this comes with the mind. You know, there's a way Nigerians we visualize things. It's way different from the way Americans do theirs. So everything has to do with the mind. Whatever you accept in the mind, it goes.
That's very true. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on the topic, Lillian. So stay tuned to the end of the show to hear the winner of our Urgent 2K. Thank you. That's beautiful thoughts right there. But so far, I've just been hearing age is just a number, and age is just a number. It's just age. I can marry someone that's younger than me. There's no this thing. There's no big deal in age. That's what I've been hearing since morning. No. But when you don't reach the main matter now, when we start to experience it, it's this same us that are saying, oh, we don't have a problem with age. This same us will have a problem with age. Can somebody be real with me for once? Can someone tell me that they have a problem with older people than gray hairs? That they have a problem with growing old? Can somebody be real? Hello? Alright, lost that. I will take a break right now. This is Deep Waters with Deborah Waters. We're talking about age discrimination at all levels in politics, in entertainment, at different stages, to the female gender, to the male gender. Age discrimination and how it affects us. That's what we're talking about right here today on the show. I'll take a break right now. When I get back, I want to take more calls from you. I want somebody to be real with me on the show today. Stay tuned. Welcome back. This is Deep Waters with Deborah Waters, and of course we love to shake the waters on real topics, on topical issues, on real life stories, on controversial topics. We love to have those conversations that you don't always want to have, those deep conversations that will get you thinking and get you reflecting on your life and your actions. So far we've been talking about ageism, age discrimination in Nigerian society, and so far we're getting so many calls from Benny, from Favor, from Joy, from Lillian, and I have more calls coming in on the show. I appreciate your thoughts and your comments so far, excuse me. and your comments so far on the show. I remember growing up, my mom, I think she stopped at was it Polytechnic? She stopped at, studying at Polytechnic, and when she grew up and had us, I remember her saying things like, "Oh, I want to go back to school. I want to maybe have a degree or something." Then she had this fear that, "Oh, if I go back to school now, and I'll not be being in school with all my children, like my smaller children, they will not be laughing at me. Let's say the teacher now call me and ask me a particular question, I will not be able to answer it. It's like I'm not going to go. I won't go." But thankfully, she finally did, though. But she had to go through all that, thoughts and overcome those thoughts. Many people out there are not able to overcome those thoughts of actually saying, this age discrimination, or how will I, well, what would they say? How will I, all those questions. Yes, we're talking about ageism today, and I want to hear from you. I want to hear your experiences. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your comments. And I'll take a caller now, so we'll continue with the show and hear from the public. Hello. Hello, speak to me, sir. Hello. All right, lost that. The number to call is 0705-993-6937 or 0705-993-7937. We're talking about age discrimination in the Nigerian society. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good evening. Thanks for calling. My name is Deborah Waters on Deep Waters. What's your name?
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Buchi.
Uju?
Buchi.
Buchi? Buchi from where?
From Apapa.
From Apapa. Thank you for calling, Buchi.
Yes. Let me talk about this ageism something. Look, are you listening to me?
Yes, I'm here with you, Buchi.
Age has a way of playing important roles in our life. Yeah, because now, looking at me right now, I'll say, when I was young, if I made some certain decision at a very young age, it would have affected me right now. Yeah, but looking at growing older, we just used to changes and begin to know what fits us. So I know that at a certain age, I want to achieve some certain things, and then I get to that age, I didn't get it, and I feel bad. Yeah, but I just know that age has a way of playing important role in our life.
Definitely. How old are you, Buchi?
I'm 28.
Oh, you're 28. That's nice.
Yes.
Yeah, so,
No.
okay, talk to me.
Okay, now, when I was 17, 18, there are some relationships that if I had gotten into by then, I would have rejected it. Probably I would have got pregnant. All those stuff.
So what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you dating? Are you married?
No, I'm still single.
You're still single. Do you get pressured? Do you get pressured?
No, really. But right now, I know better, and I can make better choices. Yes, because if I make choices then, I would have made the wrong choice.
So are you saying that the older you get, the wiser you are?
Yes, exactly.
But you see some people who are old too that cannot make a very wise decision. You see younger people making wiser decisions.
I just believe that we just need to go through the time. Yes, we just need to go through the time. When you're mature, if you got pregnant, you can be able to handle it more than when you see a younger person. Yeah, you see.
You have a point.
And then it really kind of affects the society negatively because having single mom at a very young age, they can't handle it.
Yes.
So it's really sad.
Do you get scared of growing up, Buchi? Like, do you get scared of aging?
No, I'm not scared of aging.
Do you look at yourself and say, "Oh God, I'm 28. Oh, I was just 17 the other day."
Yeah, I understand sometimes.
Yeah. Do you have fears of what your life will be like at 40?
Yes, I do have fears.
What are your fears?
Going on.
I thought you said you're not scared of getting growing old now.
Yes, but sometimes.
Sometimes the reality of life hits you.
Exactly.
That's true. Wow. Buchi, thanks for calling, Buchi. I appreciate it. Please stay tuned to the end of the show. You might be a lucky winner of our audience 2K. Wow, this is so exciting to hear. Finally, somebody is actually hitting a nail on the head, and I feel like sometimes we just come and say, age is just a number. I don't have a problem with age. Oh, it's fine, it's okay. If age is not, there's no problem with age for me. But when you are faced with reality, sometimes it creeps to you. It creeps onto you. I also remember that time when I was still growing up. My mom, she started growing gray hair. I feel like my mom is just the center of attraction today. She started growing gray hair, and I will remember in her gray hair, she was very insecure about it. Before you know, she go and dye the hair. Many people out there today, when they see one single gray hair, they want to cut it off, they want to dye it, they want to shave it. They want to look forever young. And why is that? Why are we afraid of aging? Why are we afraid of growing old? Why are we afraid of hitting a certain number? It's because the society makes us feel a certain type of way. When we get a certain type of way, they feel like the best part of the most gracious part of a woman, for example, is when she's in her 20s, or in her early, from a 15 to early 20s. For a man, he should be like 40. When he starts to get to 50, he's growing old, and if he doesn't have a life, he doesn't have a family, something is wrong with him. I agree, these things are valid, they're valid, but the pressure is getting worse. The pressure is on, and I feel like it's a conversation that we need to be having right here on Deep Waters with Deborah Waters. Don't forget that urgent 2K giveaway is still on for the ladies, and you can be a part of the conversation by calling in on 0705 993 6937 or 0705 993 7937. And I'll take another caller. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Thanks for calling. My name is Deborah Waters on Deep Waters. What's your name?
I have called more than 10 times.
Oh my dear, I'm so sorry. What's your name?
Abu Bakar.
Abu Bakar. Thank you for calling, Abu.
From Papa, how are you?
I'm well, Abu Bakar. I hope you're well too.
Well, yeah, I'm okay.
Good to know.
Well, age really is something that disturbs everybody. If you have not achieved what you really want.
Thank you for that.
But, well, nobody created himself. So you can't tell yourself when to succeed. Like what they are doing in Nigerian constitution, I think is our constitution. They say if you serve up to 65 years, you should retire. Okay, what about those that are almost 50 and they have not gotten a good job? And they will deprive them of maybe because of this not to employ them, which is very wrong. Me as a man, I know before a man will become weak, it is maybe when you get to 80 years. Yes, because I can even see some people at 80, they are still very active. So I can see some people even of 40, 35 years, they are not active. So all these things, it has to do with mind and your seriousness. And exercise is necessary in life if it is not compulsory. So don't just eat and relax. Don't eat and just lie down. When you eat, you try to find some time to exercise yourself. You continue to look young. I think so, but maybe like in Nigeria, not only in Nigerian constitution, just like as you are saying, maybe when you are 40 or 45, you go and approach a lady of 20 years, say, how old are you, sir? He will call you sir, to tell you that she doesn't have the interest anymore. Say, how old are you, sir? But when a woman starts to call you sir, don't say, red man, don't say, how old are you, sir? So you begin to lie to her.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, you definitely lie.
Yes, you now say you're 30, you're 30 something.
From this question, she's no longer interested, and maybe you really love her. So, but one thing women are looking at is this: it is not the age that performs. It is your personal, it is your gift, your strength from God.
Well, don't you think majority of the times the age also has a part to play? You know?
It has. I told you now, women, I am a man. I know my age, I am not tired. I can even do some things that a boy of 25, 30 years cannot do. I'm about 45 years now. I think you see. Because I have told you, always exercise. Always involve yourself in doing exercise. So it's necessary.
Very
so
necessary.
Yes, really before you get tired. Okay, look at you were saying something about this presidential candidate.
Yes.
I think most of them, they too. I'll not mention them again. They are old and they are old.
Yes.
So the number of them know themselves now. You see, it is left for them to disengage or disinvolve themselves from these things. So it should not come from people. You yourself, you know your strength, you know what you can do. If you can do it, nobody should judge you. It is maybe when you cannot perform, people should shout. Not because they say you are 80. What is your age? You want to know your age. Age has nothing to do with all these things. I think just like I told you, before a man will be weak or weaker, it's always from 80 years. I know a man of more than 85 years. He has maybe a small one that is still giving birth.
Wow.
Yes. So that is it. And secondly, maybe in the case of women, yes. Like I was told by one of my elders, giving advice to maybe his children. They said that women have 3 stages in life to marry. When you meet them, you find it difficult to succeed about marriage. Are you listening?
I'm here. We're listening.
So he said that maybe when a woman just gets matured, maybe I think you call it that teenager, but
yeah.
Maybe during this stage, you see that it is always your mate that will be coming to approach you. Deborah, have fun now. How your time now? The other day, I won't buy you now. How they do like this now? I think it will get to a stage. Maybe they will just be coming for a period of 3, 4, 5 years. Later again, all of them will go break. You can see that you might be working for 2 years. No man will call you to approach you. That is the first
Not
thing.
me, Sha. Not me, Sha.
A lot of them are you now.
I just they talk to say no be me.
I think somebody was given advice to his children. You understand? For them not to miss their chances. So he said maybe this second time always comes from 20, 23 to 25 years. Yes, these people that are coming, the men that are coming, you try by all means to find husband among them. You try to choose. You tell your parents that Timothy is coming, John is coming, Jonathan is coming. Then you tell her. Then it's left for them to go over it or examine them to make a choice for you. If you miss that chance, and maybe 25 past gets to 30, 35 years, then it might be difficult because the other 10 people that will be coming, you will find all those people from 55, 60, 70 years that are already married that want to just maybe take you as maybe a second wife, or maybe somebody that has worked his wife.
So do you feel like the reason why women at that age, at 35, why they reduce their ages? Do you feel like?
Deborah, since I've been seeing women celebrating their birthday, I have never seen a woman saying I am 30 and 35 today. All they all say is I have added one.
Yes, so.
On the floor, they won't even dance one form.
Yes, now you know the reason now. It's because of this societal prejudice like this.
So what they will do, they'll never tell you your age. I've never seen any woman. Maybe the one that will tell you is maybe a celebrity that has maybe achieved already. Say she's 40.
But men lie about their ages too, not just ladies.
No, men. I told you already.
Yes,
when
now.
you marry a younger woman, or maybe when you want to get a good job, you go and lie in the body, then you get another affidavit. You can have more than 3, 4 affidavits. So that is the problem we are facing in this.
Thank you so much, Abubakar.
One that I have told you, like you, I hardly believe it that a woman from 15 to 25 years or to 30 years, no man will come for her. But what they will do is they are all looking for the best. So is who is richer.
That's valid now. That's valid. If you're a woman, which you don't you want money to?
I know now. Corona. I know that somebody will carry Corona, somebody carry Lamborghini. That Corona man, you go tell and say, we go just one and say, no, put sand for my garri.
Ah.
And I go say my son, I do say
That one is another topic for another day, actually.
But one thing the biggest mistake that the girls are doing again, what is important is to find about the family background of the man.
Okay.
They don't care about it, all this is what they care is whether you are
Okay, Abubakar. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you. You've spoken very well. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Wow, Abubakar one they carry us, they go where we don't know. And now ageism we start with, so Abubakar don't they carry us go where we don't know. You don't carry us go say, another place. But I appreciate you though. Thanks for calling. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. You've spoken really well. You've spoken our minds. And yeah, we've talked about ageism and how really it is in our society. So far, all the ladies have been saying it's just a number, it's just a number. The truth is, it's really not just a number. How do you really know that you are winding down, literally? How do you know in your life? How do you know whether you're starting your life or you're ending your life if it's not your age? I know that is literal. The way I'm saying is literal. But again, you can start your life at any time. Your life can begin at 40, your life can begin at 1, your life can begin at 70. But we put so much pressure, on some certain age and time that this has to be this and this has to be that. And that is what we're trying to, correct and find a way to recalibrate our mindset literally on the topic ageism, age discrimination, and how we can, overcome it. And basically the effects of ageism really, because by the time you look at someone and you're discriminating them based on age, you're denying yourself the opportunity to actually learn from them. You're denying yourself the opportunity to listen to them. You're denying yourself opportunities. You're probably even denying yourself love. Some ladies will say, I cannot date anybody younger than me. You might be denying yourself true love just because of ageism. You can be denying yourself great opportunities because of ageism. And employers who look at age and you guys are valid, yes, I know. But you might also be denying yourself of a great employee just because of ageism. For those who called and listened to the show, thank you so much for being a part of Deep Waters with Deborah Waters. I had so much fun talking to Abubakar, Buchi, Lillian, Favor, Joy, Benjamin. I hope you guys are following me on Instagram though, at Deborah_Waters, DEBRAH_WATERS. Now I said there's urgent 2K giveaway, and now I'm stuck. I had 6 callers, and who am I gonna pick who am I going to pick as my caller? What's her name, Mr. Director? My director is speaking to me in my ear. So what's her name if you were listening? Okay, so the 19-year-old lady who called, I think is it Lillian or Favor? I'm not even sure anymore. Lillian, could be Lillian or Favor. But anyways, guys, reach out to me on Instagram, Deborah_Waters, DEBRAH_WATERS. Lillian, reach out to me to claim your urgent 2K. And of course, I'll be back again on Friday at 5 p.m. Deep Waters is live on Wednesdays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4:30 p.m., 5 p.m., and 5 p.m. respectively. Thank you for being a part of the show. Who knows, there might be another huge giveaway on Friday, and you want to be a part of the conversation, and you also want to be a winner on the show. Thanks for calling, and have a great evening. Bye-bye.